So now to a story that seems kind of unimaginable,
it really
actually.
does, absolutely. Well, a woman giving birth to a baby at nearly full term without ever realizing she was 8 months pregnant.
Oh, she's smiling.
A true bundle of joy. This baby girl is giving new meaning to surprise delivery.
We're both still in shock.
Trish Staines says she had absolutely no idea she was 8 months pregnant.
I didn't even have a baby belly to feel a baby.
What's more, Trish says her husband John had a vasectomy, so having a baby wasn't even on the table.
I didn't miss any periods, so that's another reason why I was like, no, it's impossible. I had my period the whole time.
Everything suddenly changed a few days ago after running 10 miles in training for a half marathon.
At that point, the pain had progressed so bad. This is not right. This is not normal. I said, I need somebody here right now.
The 33-year-old mother of two knew something serious was happening to her when the pain became severe.
I was yelling and screaming. I thought I was dying.
After being rushed to the emergency room, the news was stunning.
The lady found a heartbeat, and I'm like looking around like, no, that's not. I'm like, I don't believe it.
Trish wasn't the only one who was shocked. Her husband John says he was blindsided but completely thrilled.
Until they took me to see the baby, I didn't believe them. Wow.
The unexpected gift, a 6-pound, 6-ounce baby girl.
She's doing pretty well. I wouldn't mind naming her Miracle and just calling her Mira for short.
Well, Dr. Nancy Snyderman is NBC's chief medical editor. She gets us some perspective on this. Nancy, I have one question for you. Really?
I know, really.
Can this really happen?
It can. It's well described in the medical literature. It's called denial of pregnancy. And the best study really comes from the journal, the British Medical Journal, study in Germany that 1 out of 475 women who delivered a baby did not realize or refused to acknowledge that they were pregnant.
But, okay, so the classic situation that I have heard about anyway is someone who is rather obese and maybe doesn't recognize the weight gain. That's not the situation with this woman.
Yeah, I've seen it in a couple of cases. The very obese and then the very, very thin who maybe have missed periods or they're running and they have sort of anorexia related to exercise, so their ovaries and their hormones have shut down enough to carry a fetus, usually a small baby, but not enough to recognize that they've missed periods. But for a woman during pregnancy to have missed all of her periods means that she was not having regular periods to begin with, or just didn't acknowledge that things had changed.
Well, and we do so much in prenatal care now. One has to wonder, is it a little bit dangerous or, the safety of the child when you have gone through an entire pregnancy and not knowing it?
So, of course, we're so attuned to full prenatal and perinatal, observance. High blood pressure, blood sugar problems, diabetes, all the things we worry about with moms. Is this mom and baby at risk? Potentially. But it's the very obese and the very thin we worry about the most in teenagers. I think this is going to go down as one of those. Really? Really? But in the medical literature, yes, it exists.
All right, I only have 10 seconds.
Rare but true.
But you've actually had this happen. When I
was a young doctor, a woman came in. She was a little hefty. She came in with that was stomach flu. And guess what? I held a baby.
Wow. That's why I love you, Nancy. Thank you.
I've seen it in person.